very difficult conversation with two people yesterday, two separate conversations that were quite difficult. But one of them in particular is what I want to share with you this morning. So this person, like most of us, is at work. This person is expecting her superiors to promote her. She expects to go and for her superiors to give her a chance and give her a promotion. She's worked really hard to show that she deserved it. But she's been bypassed again and again and again. And I was rolling my eyes as we talked, and I said to her, well, that's a broken record. I've heard it so many times. The truth of the matter is that nobody is in a hurry to promote you. She says, why? Because you are a good bitch. You're a good maid. Why would she promote you and lose what you do for her? Think about it. Why would she promote you? You make her tea and coffee. She enjoys your tea and coffee. Why would she promote you? So that she has no tea, no coffee. Think about it. And it shocked her to hear that. But she has to do what is right for me. No. She has to do what is right for her. What is right for her is your tea and your coffee. It tastes wonderful. It makes life easy. It's phenomenal. She's like, wow. Yes. Wow. She's enjoying tea and coffee. It is you who's got to take control to move yourself on. If you really felt that this person should have promoted you, it is you who needs to bring that conversation. Hey, I have been serving diligently in the hope that I will be moved on. It's not happening naturally, so here I am having the conversation around it to see if it can happen. Sometimes taking ownership that way and going forward to have that conversation may conscientize the person. It depends on who the person was in the first place. And on some other occasions, it will just confirm to you that this person was purposefully wasting your time and had no intention of doing nothing to help you, which is probably the case in most of the cases. You will discover that and hopefully be empowered to recognize that you are on your own, no savior is coming, and that you will have to take your destiny in your own hands. Because majority of the time, your destiny is in your hands. You defer that onto other people, but actually it is in your hands. It is you who can really change your life. If other people can change your life, they would only help you to do so. The main protagonist, the first agent, is you in the change of your life. So it is important for you to recognize that and for you to act on it. So this boss has refused to grant promotion, and she is upset and she's waiting and lamenting. No, don't wait. The boss is not granting a promotion. That means that the boss may not grant you a promotion. You may have to go somewhere else to get the promotion, and it happens to a lot of us. You may have to move from where you were, go to a new place in order to have a promotion. Yeah. You cannot be afraid to do so. You must learn to wear your big boy, big girl pants and move on to those places. I know people who spend years lamenting that their bosses are unkind and unfair and has not helped them to move on. And they carry on with that rhetoric for years. Years and years. All they do is just complain. And after the years and years, the funny thing is the complainers don't get to go anywhere. They are stuck at a place, complaining and waiting where nothing will be done. Those who recognize that it is up to them to change things, those ones are likely to move to change things, and those are likely to see results. So that's what I mean by own it to move on. You may not be the one who can confer a promotion onto yourself, but you are the one who puts yourself in situations where you can be conferred onto. You are still the one who can remove yourself from situations where it's not being conferred onto you for an extended period of time. You can remain a tea and coffee girl if you wish, or you can remove yourself from the tea and coffee situation and force a decision to be made. You can decide not to play nice. You can decide to put it all out there. You can create take it or leave it situations for people. You are not helpless. You are not a victim. You are a powerful agent, even in the situations where others have to act. And that's what I've realized. That's what I recognize. And I am able to share with you this morning. I recognize it for myself, and I hope that when I share with you this morning, you also recognize it, so that you are encouraged to get out there and go do. I am so encouraged by some of the things that I have explored. I am so encouraged by the capacities that I have built. I am so encouraged and I hope that you also will be when you listen to this message. It's not other people who have to do to you, and even in situations where other people have to do to you, you have the power to keep yourself there, to be done to, or to remove yourself and go to other places where you might be done to differently. The second conversation I had has been the more difficult conversation. In that conversation was a person who just waited. They saw the signs. We spoke about it. We did. But we didn't speak about it. Well, I didn't speak about it urgently enough. I just mentioned it. And this lovely friend of mine waited until these people landed their trump card. Wham! When they do that, they disrupt your life. And the lesson for me has been to learn to move and not to wait. It can be done to anybody. The earlier you know, that's the better for you. The earlier you know that, the earlier you take actions. Recognition of your agency in reorchestrating, re-engineering situations for yourself is so important. When you recognize that agency, you empower yourself to be able to take control of a situation. You still have the agency, but if you don't recognize the agency, you sit and you default your very powerful situation into other people's hands. This morning, I need more money. A recognition that my choices and the things that I decide to advertise and promote will determine what I make. It's more likely to influence what will happen to me positively. The victim mentality I'm broke. There's nothing I can do about it. Rich people should help me. Well, my little experience of the two rich people I know, they're busy. Rich people, very busy. Even me, who is broke, very busy. This week, I was trying to make time for many people, and I haven't made time for any of them. I've not managed to. Even me, broke person, very busy. Imagine the rich people, very busy. Do they have time to come find you before they can save you from all your problems? No, they are very busy. If you are waiting for some rich person to come and bail you out, I can almost guarantee you it will not happen. It's not because a rich person is unkind or is unfeeling or all the things that we normally say. No, a rich person is busy living their life, managing their responsibility, unable to add you, an adult, to their list of responsibilities. That's what's going to happen. And because that truth stands, the other truth about you remaining where you are also stands. With those two truths standing, your life will only improve when you recognize that you are the only agent who can change it. When you accept that the little you can do is probably the only thing that can be done. And so you just move on and you do it. You do it. The good news I have from my experiences in life is that the things that seem impossible are not even impossible. The things that look like long shots, well, the long shots can be shot sometimes. I've made some long shots and shot them successfully. I couldn't tell you how. Who needs to know how? What is important is that the shot is landed. It doesn't look likely. Don't worry about it. Do it anyway. What if I waste money? I've wasted thousands of dollars in business ventures that nobody has died in the process. Yeah, it created me some financial difficulties, but I'm still here. I'm still learning. We move. We move. And sometimes years later, redemption comes. We move. And there have been many times whilst I was shooting my long shots, knowing that I probably won't get results, but being willing to shoot anyway, and I surprised myself with some of the outcomes that have been possible. I mean, look at me. The fact that I have lived in this beautiful city, I've lived in Abu Dhabi for 5 years. 5 years this August. The beautiful city of Abu Dhabi. All these gorgeous things in my backyard. When I was thinking of moving to Abu Dhabi, I did not even have all the ducks lined up. They were not. How will we pay rent? We were doubling rent. How will we pay school fees? We were 2.5 times each child's school fees. 2.5 times each child's school fees. The wages had gone up, but not by much. We were going to come here. That's one of my longest shots. But funnily enough, it did not land straight. It wobbled and fell and wobbled and fell, but it stayed there for long enough. That's the motivation I have for you this morning. No one else is coming, my dear. They are busy. If they've made money, they are busy spending their money, and rightfully so. If they are still making money, they are busy working on making money. They won't have time. And no, that's not something to lament on and to be mourned. They just are busy. They are busy. Even as I am, I have some of my associates and family who will reach out to me, especially those of you. Sister Amma, you are my only hope. If I'm your only hope, you don't have hope. You don't have hope, because me, myself, I can't align my ducks in my own pond. I cannot. I cannot be your only hope when you are alive. You need to be your greatest hope. You must act to become your biggest hope. That's what you should be working on. Not telling me that I am your only hope. Because you see, as much as I like you, as much as I love you, as much as I want to help you, the truth of the matter is I am unable to do so. I'm struggling, even with my own. I'm struggling, even with my own. I'm struggling with my own. I am unable to add your own. I'm unable. And that's the situation with majority of the people that you are looking for help from. Why has this one stopped here? Anyway, good morning to you. You are still a very powerful person in your life, even though you have elevated other people into pole position for a majority of your life. You are still very powerful. Without $1 in your pocket, you are still very powerful. Without the best education in the world, you are still powerful. With all your handicaps and limitations, you are still very powerful. What makes you most powerful in your own life is that you are the one person in the best position to change it. No one else, regardless of all the advantages they have, can influence your life as directly and as impactfully as you can. That is where your power comes from. You can change your life literally before your very eyes. It may not happen the way you romanticize it, but you can do it. You can do it, and you should do it. You should do it. That's my message for you this morning. You sit and you check your finances and you don't like it. Go and put yourself in other job positions. Apply for jobs. Most of them will reject you, but apply anyway. You will eventually get some yeses. The one yes is worth all the no's you hear in the process. Believe me. You are trying to do something and it doesn't seem to work. Keep doing. Keep doing. Do. One day something will surprise you and you are off. I came here to Facebook, wanted to build a life that seemed impossible. I decided I was going to get started anyway. Yeah, and sometimes I see some of the things that I've managed to achieve on these Facebook streets, and I'm like, whoa, wow. I am very happy to be sharing this with you this morning. This morning, the agent that I am has got my pot stirring. My pot is bubbling. I've just realized what deferment of agency to others can do to you. Well, I've always known it. It was just a reminder. Deferring your agency to others will always bring tears, because others do not care about you. They don't. Others don't care. They are doing them, and rightfully so. They're too busy caring about themselves, and rightfully so. So that you are not a priority. You cannot be. So, the only thing to do is for you to accept that you are on your own and to act as if you are. And to do as if you are. And to give yourself a chance. Because no one else is about to give you a chance. If they would do this for me, I hear that a lot. If only people would do this for me, if only people would do that for me, they would do nothing for you. Nothing. They will not. Accept that they will do nothing for you. Know that they will do nothing for you. And you go out there and go do everything you think you want to be done for you. Go out there and do for yourself. That's the only time it will be done. Start a business. Start a campaign. Learn a trade. Learn some skills. Yes, it's going to be much longer when you do it yourself. But at least you will be taking steps to get it done. The easier possibility with somebody doing it for you is a guarantee that it will never be done. And on the off chance that it is done, it's a pleasant surprise. Yeah. Let me love you. Let me wish you well. Let me go and serve my master. And I hope the lessons that I have learned, and for me, this reminder in November is perfect because December is a month that I own my time. 4th of December is my last day at work, and I have a whole month to myself, to work for myself, to change my life. That month is one I shouldn't waste. I'm going to be working a lot, and I hope you guys will work alongside me to build for yourself and to do for yourself. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. May the peace of the Lord be with you. May His wisdom prompt you to take actions that will transform your life. And I hope that this little conversation I've had with you is one of the promptings that leads you into the reflections, progress-oriented reflections. I will see you much later. Well, today's Monday. Yeah, I'll see you later.